Hi, everyone. Welcome into Primetime TV Show. Oh, boy, are we fired up today. What a great weekend we had, and we hope you have had one as well. I'm your host, Barbara Marville-Kelly, and with me is my fellow host. You're so cute. I love you so much.
I pay her 50 cents to say those things.
I just kind of lost it there for a free moment. Those little dimples, those blue eyes shining right back.
Somebody would think you were still in love.
I might be. Oh. Anyway, this is Grandmaster Dennis Kelly, my husband, my partner, my very best friend, and in business too. We have a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun just, doing nothing over the weekend and doing everything over the weekend. How was your weekend, everyone? What did you do? Did you spend time with your family? We really didn't do much. We did spend some time with some dear friends we hadn't seen in a long time, but we also took some time for ourselves to relax and rejuvenate and recover just from all the craziness going on in the world. And if you have watched any of our shows in the past, you know we are shamelessly promoting our brand new, actually it's not brand new anymore. We've been doing this program since April, if I remember correctly. And we've been doing these products in a system that we have never ever seen the results. And we just did a brand new one called Core 140 with 140 natural nutritionals, adaptogens, and a very, very special product in there that actually helps to reduce your appetite. Now, I know you're thinking, oh yeah, another one of those meal shakes and those meal replacements. I'm with you there on that. If you talk to my husband, he'll tell you I don't ever do that. Ever. I try it, and then the whey protein in it gives me a bad aftertaste, but this one is so cool, and it's really working. We're happy about that. But let's get down to a serious moment here, and I do mean serious for just a moment, is talking about what's going on, and we're hoping that things are going better in your lives, especially since we've been dealing with this, the thing that's been going on since about middle of March. We probably could relate to a lot of what you guys have been going through, trying to figure out, okay, why are things so uncertain? Do you know what I mean? Like, where are we going next? Are we going to have to apply for a job? Are we going to have to rethink about what our future is? What is our future? And of course, we always pray with a very solid, strong, faithful platform, a foundation that is strong, and we pray and pray and pray a lot. And of course, these doors opened for us. Little did we realize that we're always being asked by so many people to promote their products. They've got this, they've got that, the best bells and whistles that you could think of, and we can't do that because it takes time to research, it takes time to try the products and see what the ingredients are and see how strong and stable the company is behind these products. Because if you're like us, if we stop to take a product, we take the time, we want to know that it has the efficacy. We journal it. We take notes. We pay close attention. And when we're under a tremendous amount of stress, and I mean, you're looking at one of two stress masters right here in the studio. We know how to deal with stress. We teach people how to deal with stress, but even we are no different than people with the plumbers with the leaky pipes, okay? So when we were hit with the COVID-19, it threw us for a loop. But as I've said before, when one door opens, and it's not my cliche or statement, when one door opens, another one or closes one, another, I got it all backwards now. Thanks a lot, Barbara. Anyway, so when one door closes, another one opens. Anyway, I'm just really excited because we've had such a good weekend, and I can't wait to share what we have for you, because today, not only are we going to bring out, back by popular demand, as always, is our hero, Louise Zeller, who happens to be a biologist. She is a cancer researcher and diagnostic specialist, but she has also introduced to us the hopefulness and helpfulness of a whole new lifestyle starting from within, and really learning what we can do to help ourselves with health and nutrition, even in the crazy times of a pandemic. And it's been working for us. It gives us better focus and concentration and better sleep. And these are all things that hit us hard when we lose income, when we're under stress and we don't know where we're going next and how we're going to pay the bills and things like that. And I know I'm preaching to the choir out there. So What we want to do today is share, again, a lot of you may have missed some of our past shows, but we're doing as many of these shows as we can because they are archived, and you can always go right back to when we started our Lives Rebuilt 2020, the vision that we have, laser beam focus on how we can make a difference in your lives as well. So we're going to bring on Mary Louise Zeller, and then we're going to also toss to a video by a doctor that is going to talk a little bit about each one of these products that we have, so you can understand we have the medical profession behind this as well. And then we're also going to be talking about that crazy meal replacement. I say crazy good. Mary Louise, I know you're out there. Hello.
Hello, Barbara. I'm so glad to be here again today.
I'm glad I was talking about focus and concentration as I got that thing backwards, but it's okay. It's okay. We're having fun, aren't we?
Good recovery. You're a real professional. And that focus and concentration with the Chiani Triangle of Health, too. I've been on these products for 12 years now. Mm-hmm. And I'm 76 years old, and I just simply am not aging like everybody else.
That's right.
I meet people my age, and I want to go up and do a pulse check.
I
they're
tell you.
stumbling along, and I'm still in my exercise clothes. I just finished leading an exercise class with weights and aerobics, and I've got my little Apple Watch on, and I was blown away that I burn 300 calories in 45 minutes. That's how hard we work out.
I know. And we would be there with you, except especially on Mondays. We're getting ready to head over to the show and set up. But now you do this exercise class every Monday through Friday plus Saturday.
Yeah. Well, sometimes Saturday when we do Tai Chi with Grandmaster, which I love too.
I know.
And that's a great balance. I love Tai Chi, and I'm studying his books and tapes and learning it myself. I'm a sixth-degree black belt in Olympic sport, Taekwondo, and I competed 20 years running. I was U.S. national gold medalist 20 years running and 9-time world champion. So, and then when I stopped training back when I was still on national team at 67 years old in technique and forms, and I stopped. I had back surgery and stopped doing my Taekwondo training and put on 30 pounds inside of 7 years. I was gaining about 5 pounds a year. And, so I began studying, and I learned that the older you get, the more protein you need. I didn't know that, and I'm a biologist. I figured as you age, you don't need as much, but really even to maintain muscle mass, you need to have the amount of protein that a 25-year-old male bodybuilder would use. So I'm real pleased that Chiani has come out with these high quality. Our Triangle of Health has more real research behind it than anything I've seen in my career, and I've written a book on supplementation for health, anti-aging, and high performance. And I studied that since I was 25 years old, and I've never come across any protocol of products. I used to spend about $500 a month on supplements, and I just now have this $100 a month with these 3 products and get more real results, measurable. You can actually, doing bicep curls and things, measure the increased performance with our nitric oxide precursor products. So I've loved this Triangle of Health. But now with the protein products, oh my gosh, let me tell you something. I lost that 30 pounds, but I've actually gained 40. So the last 10 I've not been able to lose. In a year and a half, I haven't been able to blast off a pound with a stick of dynamite. And I've really had a good diet. I've done paleo, no sugar, no refined carbs, and still and exercise like crazy, and still have not been able to lose it. Maybe vary a pound or 2, but I lost 4.8 pounds last week.
That is
so
insane.
I've been on this Core 140, like you talked about.
Yep.
I've never seen a meal replacement like this. I mean, they've got everything but the kitchen sink. Adaptogens, I didn't even know our company knew the research on adaptogens. I've known about that for 35 years. The Russians used adaptogens for high performance when everybody thought they were on steroids and things. They weren't. They were on adaptogenic herbs. They've got 16 adaptogens in here. They've got 18 organic vegetable extracts. They've got the probiotics, prebiotics, metabolism boosters, belly fat busters. I've lost an inch in my belly. And Then they've got the appetite suppressants. And I'm like, oh my God. And it's pure. It's all like grass-fed, hydrolyzed protein and collagen protein. So hair, skin, joints. I mean, wow. I've never seen a meal replacement like this, and it tastes good. And, you know, so many of the meal replacements, for me, they just, I don't know, the textures drive me crazy. I don't like them. This one is so pure. No fillers, no chemicals, no additives, no names you can't pronounce, all real food. I mean, I love science and technology. Ask me, am I excited about it?
I know. I tell you, we had, we were in a hurry because I got sidetracked with somebody calling me, telling me about some testimonials over the weekend. And you know who I'm talking about, and we'll share more of that. You don't even know these testimonials on the daughter that
this was my coach at the Olympic Training Center.
See, I'm telling you, this is it is so crazy. But Master Kelly and I had a drink, but we had to share it, didn't we? Because we didn't have time to make 2 drinks, so I said, well, just add a little more and add a little more, and we split it. And I drank mine on the way over here, and I'll tell you, it lights you up. What do you call it?
Liquid dynamite.
And why do you call it liquid dynamite?
Because it explodes in a positive way. It was a great explosion. Your whole body feels like it's generated with chi energy.
Yeah.
And that's basically what it's helping, because when you have everything balanced in the body then puts off more chi, more energy, constructive energy. It isn't a nervous type of energy, but it's like there's a bomb inside you that wants to go off whenever it needs to. And it's a subtle energy if you choose it to be, or it can be a bombastic energy if you so choose that to be too. Because you got the grit there, all you need to do is use it.
Yeah, I like the way you say that, it's got the grit. You talk about grit. And as I said earlier, I don't do well with meal replacements. They leave a bad taste in my mouth, and I don't like doing that. If I have to get past the taste, I'm just going to toss it to the side. I look forward to this. And even though I'm a vanilla kind of a person, I love the vanilla flavoring, this is light. It's decadent, but it isn't real strong and real deep chocolatey like you're tasting a candy bar or something like that, although it will suffice because with that malice apple in it, it really does help to suppress the appetite. I can go like 5 hours, still feel not full, but feel satisfied. Does that make sense? Because I don't like feeling full because I feel like I'm 6 months pregnant, and I look that way if I'm eating the wrong foods. That it just takes over that way. So with this new meal replacement, we have another superhero. This is a superhero product. And I just know, because how did you feel? You just started yours last week, and after 1 drink, 1 shake, how did you feel?
One of the first things I noticed is mental clarity. It seemed like I was thinking at a higher level of thinking, because I had a little conference that I was going to have to do after the class, and I'll be darned if I didn't do one of my best jobs. Mm-hmm. It was like everything was right there. And having Parkinson's disease, it doesn't work out that way so easy. In fact, you have to put twice the effort in to get the same results, if you get the same results. Well, it was like I actually not overcome that for that get-together, but it also was better than it normally is, even without the Parkinson's challenge.
Yeah, well,
before the Parkinson came into my life.
Well, and the other thing too, we believe in synergistic products. So not only with the Core 140, which has just been released since our virtual convention, but we've been taking these other products now since April, and it just, like I told you, Mary Louise, when I talked to you over the weekend, we're getting continuous residual results, and that's what we want in a product. We want to be able to pick ourselves up, and we take pretty good care of ourselves. And so we were discussing that on the way over here, that if you already take good care of yourselves, you just may notice this a lot quicker and get quicker, longer results faster, if that makes any sense. But for those that maybe haven't been on any kind of a real healthy regimen, and for anybody that wants natural and the science behind it, Kyani has truly done their homework. The nitric oxide, I mean, you can even speak to that even more than me, because trying to overcome Parkinson's disease and trying to have your focus and concentration and try and be on on to be able to understand and process just the simplest things can be a challenge, right, hon?
Oh, absolutely. You have to really work at it. But with these products from this company, you don't have to work on it as hard. It comes more natural. It's a flowing of energy that's hard to explain.
Yes.
And the challenge is when new people that never took care of themselves, when they start taking this the first time, and they may feel a little bit exhausted, they may feel a little bit of dizziness or something, because what they have to realize is you're getting rid of a lot of toxins all at one time, and that's a big deal. So if you just wait a little bit, after a couple hours or a couple days, you'll feel it. Now, if somebody has taken care of themselves, they'll feel it quicker because they don't have so much of cleansing to do in the body. Of course, part of that's just my opinion, but my opinion is pretty good.
Your opinion is very, very good. Before I forget, you had mentioned your book. Looky here. This is... When we see you, when you come to Florida, I want you to sign this because you mentioned about the book that you authored, and of course, Dennis Kelly. This is interesting. Mary Louise's book is The Secrets of the Fountain of Youth, and my husband's is The 6 Steps to the Fountain of Youth. Go figure. And guess what we got yesterday? I love this. Aging or Ageless by Ron Zeller. I wonder who Ron Zeller is, Mary Louise. I'll tell you, there's a lot of his energy in this book, and this is Mary Louise's husband who had passed away about 5 years ago, and it's just really great. I wanted everyone to know that we've got a lot of knowledge, a lot of really great people involved with what we're doing in our transformation of our lifestyle from the inside out. And the thing is that there are so many products out there. How does one decipher one from the other? Well, first of all, as many of you know, I have sold everything you can imagine on the Home Shopping Network for 15 years, including meal replacements, including vitamins, and all of that. And we're not here, I always have to make my disclaimer, we're not here to treat, diagnose disease, or cure anything whatsoever. We're here to share our testimonials on a small but very impactful and powerful line of what I call hero products. Every single one of these are hero products. The HL5, the hydrolyzed collagen protein, is amazing for hair, skin, bones, and nails. And of course the Sunrise, which is an amazing product that we take in the morning. It's just a simple little sip and zip. Where is it? Over here. And the same with the HL5. Sip and zip. Zip and sip. I get that backwards. Then we have the Fit 20. Mary Louise, you were talking about having enough protein. Now, what was the numbers that you recommend as being a health coach and all? What did you recommend for especially us mature individuals?
Mature. The teenagers.
Yes. What do you recommend for us about?
I would say at least 100 grams of protein a day.
And
now, the other thing that's really important is how is this protein absorbed?
Yes.
Yeah, and then the collagen protein is very important. Next to water, it's the most abundant molecule in the human body. Our skin is like 75% collagen, and even hair, bones, all your tissues, you just need collagen. So the collagen supplement's very important, and that our products are pure. I've researched products, like I said, since I was 25. I've always been world-class athlete, and as I was aging, I never wanted to quit playing my sports. A grandmaster can relate to that. I mean, he was competing world-class just a few years ago. Mm-hmm. And so I was always looking for supplements that would actually have a measurable difference. Now, that's one thing you can read about, like vitamin C, for instance, and you know it's a supplement you should take, mm-hmm. but you don't feel different.
No.
And not all products are not created equal. So you want to go for the purity. I always go for organic when I'm at home, which has been a whole lot lately. I always eat all organic. You go to my pantry and it looks like a darn health food store. So I think our diet is very important. I try to manage my calories, exercise, drink a lot of pure water, get sleep. That's a little bit of my downfall. I like to be awake and doing things. So I sleep once my head goes on the pillow. But, it's kind of interesting. I do sleep less on these products, but I get up feeling rested, so I'm probably getting enough. But that's part of health. But you've just got to have this protein, and it's pure. It's beef bone broth, but it's grass-fed, no hormones, no antibiotics, and it's hydrolyzed. And the whey protein in the Fit 20 is a whey protein isolate with no lactose in it. So even people who are lactose intolerant can use it. And I would be one that lactose tends to upset my gut. This doesn't at all. Some protein supplements leave me feeling a little nauseous later.
Thank you. Me too.
Yeah, and this doesn't.
No.
Some of them will really upset my my gut, and give me diarrhea or something like that. This doesn't.
I know. It's amazing.
So it's something that's really tolerated by the body. It is scientifically formulated to be absorbed at the cell level. Mm-hmm. So it's one thing to have 20 grams of protein. It's another thing to have it absorbed.
Yes.
So all of the science behind these products is just the most amazing I've seen. But this Core 140, and it's got 80 vitamins and minerals in it. So you're getting pretty much everything, like Grandmaster said, when your body has what it needs to be well. Mm-hmm. And, that's pretty darn important, even to the immune system. Now, the Chiani Triangle of Health has been proven in independent science to support the immune system health. Mm-hmm. And I know that that's true because I simply don't get colds and flu like I did before. If I start to get it at all, it maybe will, like if I'm really stressed or something, it'll last maybe a day, 2, and then goes away on its own. So I know that my immune system is much, much stronger these days, and that's pretty darn important. And if you look, I'm 76, I'm going to be 77 this month, and I can switch back and forth, English, Spanish. I spend about half my day speaking Spanish in my work because, we are doing this marketing of these products around the world, and that's pretty darn important too, that we can work from the safety, comfort, convenience of our own homes. And if you had told me, because I have no training in sales or marketing, that I would be managing my own multi-million-dollar international marketing company, because we are independent distributors with this company, and I've been doing this 12 years, and literally from my home on the internet, 100% make more money in a month than I made in a year as a research biologist. So that is a blessing too.
It is a blessing too, and that's
oh my gosh,
that's exactly what we're doing along with you. We're very grateful to have this platform. This is no different than the platform that I had at the shopping channel, really. And we're able to bring these products, and these shows are archived, so we can push these out on social media, LinkedIn, wherever we want to raise the awareness of all this. And you were mentioning, I wanted to make sure that I mentioned too that I have these little samples here. This is the sunrise that we take that is amazing for the antioxidants that you mentioned.
Oh, yeah.
This is the sunset. And these are, we take 3 capsules of these at night. Are you having trouble sleeping? This just may help you go into a lovely deep REM sleep like it does for us. We have 2 of the Nitro. We have the FX and we have the Extreme. I started out with the FX, and Master Kelly started out with the FX, but he immediately transitioned to the Extreme, which is this one right here, and is getting amazing results. And I mean, with these products, and when my husband says it's like liquid dynamite, that's liquid dynamite in a really positive way, because as we describe, it feels like it opens us up. And when we're opened up, we can think clearer, we can concentrate, we're right on, immediate responses and immediate processing. And even though my husband has been working on overcoming Parkinson's, and we're not making any claims to cure that, or diagnose or anything like that, we're always looking for answers to help ourselves. It's called being accountable and proactive. The doctors do go by the book. We need MDs. Yes, we do. But imagine if you could take products that could maybe take your lifestyle of health to a higher level. Would you not be interested in taking a look? Our our link to finding out more in-depth information, just like the slides that you saw that Rob was showing, and thank you for that, Rob, our link is immuneboosters2020.com. You can go there and find out all the information. These are the basic core products. We also have Fluoresce Skincare. We have On for also awareness in thinking. These are the smaller bottles of the Nitroc Extreme. And I know that, oh my gosh, we're already half into the show here. And I do have our doctor's video that I want to bring out because I believe in edification. I believe in having the medical and the science behind it. So without further ado, Rob, if you're ready, and Mary Louise and Kelly, if we can toss over to that video and take a look, see, listen, and we'll be right back after this with a few more tidbits that Mary Louise can share and we will share as well. Be right back.
And triathlete, masters men's physique competitor, and supplement designer here at Kyani. Now in this one, we're going to break down the exciting new release of our Core 140, nature's most convenient meal. Stay tuned. Now the question is, do you need a meal replacement? Well, my answer is that depends. Depends on your goals, depends on where you are, and depends, of course, on how healthy your nutrition is on a daily basis. And as you can see, my nutrition always wasn't on point. This was taken back when I was about 32 years of age, 215 pounds or so, over 20% body fat, and today I'm 50, 180 pounds and about 5% body fat. And I couldn't have done it without the use of obviously great nutrition, great exercise program, a great mindset, and of course a phenomenal supplement and nutrition program. And having a meal replacement makes achieving any healthy living goal, or just simply staying healthy and being well and living in an active adult life, that much easier. And that is the purpose of today's videos. We break down an incredibly new product that we're very excited about here at Kyani. But before we do, we know that most people aren't getting the nutrition that they need. And in fact, this slide talks about, 1 in 10 people only getting about 2 to 3 servings of fruits and vegetables a day. I'd argue we need about 5 to 6 servings of fruits and vegetables a day to meet the minimum requirement. And I've asked that question to audiences around the world, and less than 1% of hands always go up. Why? Because it's incredibly difficult. Not to mention today's farming practices aren't what they used to be. Pesticides, pollution, over farming of land, mineral depletion has caused our food supply and the quality of our foods to diminish, making it ever more difficult to meet the micro and macronutrient goals that our bodies need to function optimally. Now here's an ideal day, and this is taken from a video that I shot here on Kyani Wellness TV. I think it's episode number 22, where I break down how I use our triangle of health with a sample of a daily nutrition plan of what I might be eating during the day, whether it's organic steel-cut oats, egg whites with spinach, pasture organic raised chicken with sweet potatoes, poke bowl, and then we've got grass-fed bison with asparagus, a cup of blueberries and blackberries and raspberries with a salad to end the day. And of course, this has all been weighed out and measured, so I know exactly where I am, and I have a good idea of where I need to be nutrition-wise. Now, that's not always possible. So is there another way to make sure you're getting the right proportion of macronutrients to help assisting you on reaching your healthy living goals? Well, there is, and it's called using your hand. Real quickly, you can use the palm of your hand for a protein size. Then you can use the cup of your hand for fruits and vegetables, a fist for a healthy source of carbs, and then a thumb for a healthy source of fats. But that doesn't even work all the time either, because that means you got to plan ahead, you got to meal prep, you got to choose your restaurants carefully, you need to learn how to order on the side, and then of course you need to know what to order to get it right. So we decided here at Kyani to help solve this dilemma and solve this problem with a very high quality, great tasting meal replacement to assist you and your family, and including your children, on their own healthy living journey. And it's called Core 140, with over 22 grams of grass-fed protein, 16 grams of low glycemic carbohydrates, and 6 grams of healthy fat, breaking it down basically in a ratio that's equal to what I just referenced to you, but a whole lot more, and still not blowing your calorie budget for the day. Now, more on that in a moment. So how do you use Core 140 effectively? Well, of course, we all don't have time to meal prep like this or prepare a meal like this, or maybe we just don't know how to prepare a meal like this. And I would encourage you to jump into the Healthy Living Hub to learn more about that. But more back to this video. You can use Core 140 to replace any one of the meals that you see here on the screen. Whether it's a healthy meal, or in particularly use our Core 140 to help replace an unhealthy meal that you know you shouldn't be having. You know, whether it's that bagel with cream cheese and donuts and coffee filled with a bunch of stuff and sugar, or just simply that junk food bag of chips or sodas and crackers and things that you're eating throughout the day, or those fried foods and french fries and big, thick hamburgers that are loaded with all kinds of toppings that just basically shatter your calorie budget out the window and only contribute to not living your true health potential. Let's just put it to you that way. We all know at the end of the day. So we've decided to make it easy for you. Replace any one of these meals, replace a bad meal you know you shouldn't be having, and you will start seeing your journey and your transformation to healthy living challenge. If you're a participant, by the way, you can still enroll at any point. It's rolling admissions. Jump in at our Healthy Living Challenge here at Kayani. This will be a great product to help you to realize that goal. But not only that, in terms of it's packed with its macronutrient profile, but it's also loaded with over 80 vitamins and minerals to supply the critical micronutrients that are necessary to support really the 5 key areas of aging well: mitochondrial health, telomere health, helping to combat inflammation, protecting stem cell health, and countering the damaging effects of free radicals. And when we don't have a diet that's rich in the micronutrients and the digestive enzymes and the probiotics and the adaptogens that the body needs, those unfortunate areas that I just mentioned are not able to function optimally, and as a result, health consequences can follow. Can follow thereof. Now, in addition to all the vitamins and minerals found in Core 140, we have over 18 organic greens. Everything from organic chlorella, spirulina, milk thistle, carrot, spinach, tomato, garlic, parsley, kale, asparagus, cucumber, celery, just named a few, all organically sourced from the finest sources around the world. In addition, we have over 25 different enzymes, including digestive enzymes and probiotics, to help support gut health. And we all know that a healthy immune system begins in the gut. And we've added the digestive enzymes to help improve the absorption and assimilation of the nutrition found in it, and to also to reduce any potential of gas and bloating as a result of using Core 140 as well. We've also added 6 grams of organic fiber to help maintain gastrointestinal health, natural cleansing properties, but also to promote satiety and a feeling of fullness throughout the day, to reduce those cravings for the foods that we know that we shouldn't be having. Now, in addition, we have over 1,600 milligrams of adaptogens. What are adaptogens? Adaptogens help the body manage the effects of stress, and nobody has any of that today, right? And of course we all do, and it's a key critical component to helping you to manage these levels naturally, safely, and effectively as well. And then we've also added malice extract. This is a proprietary patented ingredient, if you will. It's an apple polyphenol that is loaded in antioxidants. Its profile is even stronger than that of green tea extract and even grapeseed extract. It helps to support cardiovascular health. It helps to support glucose metabolism. It also helps to support athletic performance and recovery and healthy skin, just to name a few. Now, one of the biggest ththings that I'm proud of here at Kyahani for all of our products is the quality, purity, potency, and effectiveness of our products. All natural, non-GMO, soy-free, gluten-free, and preservative-free, free from all the fillers, binders, and flow agents that you often find in today's big box stores. Just going to say you're going to get what you pay for. And it's better off, in my opinion, to invest a little more in your health now than have to eventually pay for it later, if you know what I mean. And then, of course, this is all jam-packed into less than 200 or exactly 280 calories per serving, with all of this powerful nutrition to help you to meet your fruits and vegetables goal. And then when you particularly combine with the Triangle of Health, which I'll talk about in a moment, you are rest assured to easily meet that target. Now, one of the frequently asked questions we get is, how does Core 140 relate to Fit 20 and HL5? Well, Fit 20 is a performance protein designed to promote recovery. 10 grams of grass-fed hydrolyzed collagen, as well as 10 grams of grass-fed whey protein isolate, mixed with amino acids and minerals that are often depleted during exercise, intensity, and activity. And it's also there to aid in post-workout recovery and protein synthesis. And it's also the second use that you can use this for is a pre-workout for exercise in duration of greater than 1 hour. It helps to provide rich sources of leucine via its unique essential amino acid profile found in whey protein isolate to help preserve lean muscle tissue and mass during intense workouts or activities, so it can be used for thereof. And the third way to use Fit 20 is to simply help you to reach your protein intake goals for the day, because we do know that about 40% of the population is not getting enough protein to support muscle health as we age, and as a result we can suffer from sarcopenia, which is age-related muscle loss as a result of inactivity combined with inadequate amounts of protein. HL5 is a very convenient way of getting 5 grams of grass-fed hydrolyzed collagen in addition to other ingredients like apple cider vinegar and hyaluronic acid, the water-loving acid that helps to pull fluid and retention back into the skin to help potentially reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, but also support collagen health, promote satiety. I love to use this as a mid-morning, mid-afternoon, or an evening snack. So I already had my Fit 20 after my workout this morning in addition to Sunrise and Nitro. And then I had an HL5 mid-afternoon. I literally just had one of these right before filming. It's creamy, it's rich, it's chocolatey, it tastes absolutely fantastic. I feel nice and full, but not too full. And I'll probably have an HL5 again this evening so I hit my collagen goals, because you do need to get about 15 to 25 grams of collagen a day to benefit from its use long term. It also helps to support gut health in the sense of repairing potential damage as a result of leaky gut. Leaky gut is when the digestive tract becomes leaky or porous, allowing amino acids and proteins and things to leak into the blood that shouldn't. How does leaky gut occur? Well, it's from an inflammatory diet and smoking and alcohol and processed food, junk food, and things like that wreak havoc on your digestive tract. And collagen is very important in helping to repair that so that we can get the most from the nutrition that's found inside a product like Core 140 with its digestive enzymes and probiotics to help rejuvenate the natural flora of the intestinal tract, where about 70–80% of your immune system is actually found. And you combine this with the healthy greens and everything else that it provides and the adaptogenic properties, you start to see how these work together. And it's the same thing with the Triangle of Health. The Triangle of Health is a very convenient and easy way to get your water-soluble antioxidants and your fat-soluble antioxidants via Sunrise and Sunset, respectively. You're going to get over 22 powerful superfoods in our Sunrise formula that are unique and different than the greens, the adaptogens, the digestive enzymes, and the probiotics that are found in Core 140. We all know that having a balanced diet from food sources from all over the world is our best chance of having a healthy immune system and our best defense into aging well and aging in a way that's healthy and in line with the vision that you have for yourself. So we've designed to pick completely different ingredients to put inside of our Core 140 and the greens that are not found in Sunrise, and of course have ingredients in our Sunrise that are not found in Core 140 to give you the best of both worlds in a very convenient, easy to use product suite, if you will, or a health system of products designed to assist you with your healthy living goals. And then of course Sunset's rich with the fat-soluble antioxidants, the omega-3s. There are some omega-3s in here, but not to the extent in Sunset. But you're also going to get your vitamin D, your astaxanthin, your beta-carotene, and also your tocotrienols, the most potent and bioavailable form of vitamin E. These are all incredibly important. I'll have one of those probably after this video. It's combined best with a meal so I can get those fat-soluble antioxidants and know that I'm giving my body all the tools that it needs in a very convenient, easy to use system or product line that is designed to work synergistically together and not compete against one another, and that's very important. And one of my favorite parts of our launch of Core 140 is that every time you order one bag of Core 140, we will donate one potato pack to a family or a child in need somewhere around the world, because good nutrition shouldn't be unique to anyone. We all are deserving of the good food and fuel sources that we all need. And of course, our children around the world who need it the most are absolutely no different. So every time you buy one of these, we will donate one potato pack. If you want to learn more, go to potatopack.kyani.com so you can learn more about our charity work that we do, and of course our Caring Hands Foundation, and all the support and the work that we do beyond just being a world-class supplement, education, and healthy living company. And of course, jump into the Healthy Living Hub. It's a free resource that we give to all of our customers here at Kyani to support you not only in how to use our products, but more importantly, how to put it together with great nutrition, meal plans, workouts, fitness, and of course, our private Facebook group to interact with myself and my beautiful wife, Patricia, who's also on the Scientific Advisory Board here. So go check that out if you haven't already. So there you have it. We're excited beyond measure for the release of Core 140. It's a great tasting, easy to use, convenient nutrition program that's designed to work synergistically with all of our products here at Kyani. Most importantly, to assist you in making nutrition easy and simplified on your journey to healthy living. We'll see you again soon. Take care.
And we're back. I love showing Dr. Andreas because he is such a leader in health and wellness with his family and with the public. And I just love his presentation because it's easy to understand, giving an overview of the products and a really great in-depth overview of the Core 140, which we hadn't mentioned yet, but we reminded ourselves while we were watching this video along with you guys, this is gluten-free and it's non-GMO. How many of us are all looking for that factor? Well, you've got it all. You really have it all covered in this, and I'm so glad to be able to introduce this. If you know what, if you've packed on a few pounds or you're looking to find some more energy and you've tried it all, if you've been turned off to meal replacements like Mary Louise and I have, Master Kelly, that's just been a thing all the way through up until now, that he's been okay with them because he's a professional athlete too, like Mary Louise. But on this product, I'm going to let you go ahead and just share how you've been feeling. Now, you just started this. We both just started this last week.
Well, it takes me back to another level of fitness. Mm-hmm. And the reason I know that is because I felt, or what I felt, so soon. That was one of the first times I've ever taken a new product and got the quick results. And it's so important for seniors, because what seniors don't realize, most of them don't, that you need more nutrition than when you're younger. And yet the body, because of the toxins and everything, it doesn't release those toxins like it should. And then you've got, well, we have destruction of the cell through free radical damage. It goes on and on. We could talk 2 hours on that. But the key thing is, all you need is 3 things. You've got everything you need with 3 things. Sunrise, nitric oxide, and sunset. The trilogy.
That's right.
I call them, like you call them, the hero fruits and vegetables. So once you attack that element, the aging element, then you can do, like I'm 80, going on 83, I can do things, almost all the things I did when I was younger. In fact, some of the things I do better.
Including your machine gun kicks.
And including machine gun kicks, which is kicking all the way across the room on 1 foot. And I thank the good Lord for that, because he plays a big important part. But he also likes, or she, also likes you to take care of your body, because it's a gift that God gives us. And if you do take care of the body, no telling how long you can live. But it's not so much how long you live, it's the quality of life. If you're really having trouble with your walking, with your breathing, with anything that isn't feeling good, we've got the right product, and I can't make any claims, but you can better believe there will be a difference in 9 out of 10 cases.
Well, and I'm so glad that you mentioned that about us seniors. I can't believe we're seniors. We sure don't feel like it. We call ourselves recycled teenagers. Mary Louise what do you call us?
Teenagers.
Teenagers.
Yay, for the teenagers.
You know, it's so true, and we never thought we would get here, but now that we have, we're so blessed and so thankful that you, Mary Louise, brought these products into our life. This is a whole transformational system, and it's allowed us to be hunkered down, right? Not going anywhere there for a long while. The uncertainty of our future. And the one thing that we're certain of right here and now today is that we are able to restore our lives, which allows us to rebuild our lives, and it allows us to relive once again. I can't tell you how many friends that I've spoken to where they're just kind of hanging out. They're binge watching TV, they're doing this and doing that. I have been guilty to a point. I mean, I packed on 6 pounds worth of barbecue potato chips. I do not lie. And now I'm working on getting that off. And thanks to the meal replacements that give me that energy, and I don't want to snack anymore. I have a basket full of snack bags there that are just sitting there getting stale. You know that, right?
I
know. So it's up to us to really do the research. We always do that. You can many times see on our websites and wherever we do our shows, we're talking about, if we talk about products or any kind of a system that we're doing, it's because we've tried it. It's true to form. We feel that it works for us. We feel that it can work for you if you just give it a shot. 30-day return policy. And what's really great, if you go to www.immuneboosters2020.com, you'll be able to see the ingredients, but even more importantly, on those ingredients, you're going to be able to see what each of those ingredients do for you or can do for you. So whether it's needing a little bit more energy, maybe wanting to curb your appetite so that you can get back into a svelte bathing suit or a workout suit, you may just be able to do that. You know, last year, if you remember, we started our 2020 vision in 2019 with laser beam focus on exactly what we were going to do. Had no idea this pandemic was forthcoming, but we knew it was time for us to make some different changes, and little did we know that these products by Kyani and Mary Louise would introduce these to us and make not just a little bit of a change, but even if it was just a little bit of a change, it was an improvement from before. And we've always taken good care of ourselves, but this just lifts it up to a higher level. Would you agree?
Right. Well, yeah, I'll tell you the level that I'm thinking of. I'm even thinking of coming back and retiring again in fighting. I honestly, 5 years ago I won the Nationals at 78 years of age.
That's right.
And of course, the Parkinson plays a part, because the part is, without it, I wouldn't probably be competing, but with it, I want to compete, so I want to show the world that you don't have a death sentence when you have one of these things attack you.
You're so
You can take and overcome it. It takes the mind, the body, and emotion working in a trilogy. And what better way can you do it with Kyani? I tell you, it is a blessing in disguise.
It certainly is. You don't know until you try it. And we're just absolutely so very grateful. And you know what? We always have a never give up attitude. So do you, Mary Louise. I mean, we have grown to know you like a family member in a very short amount of time. You wear your heart on your sleeve, and it's easy to know who you are. You walk your talk, you lead by example. We like to believe that that's what we do, and especially using the platform here on We Beam TV, it gives us this chance that Yeah, we can do our little home videos. It's not the same. It's just not the same. This gives everybody an opportunity to see the professional videos that have been done by the company that is really behind the product. There's a lot of expense that goes into the research and development of these products, and you've been on the products for 12 years. And you were on these products when you were competing as a 9-time world martial arts champion.
Yeah, we talk about focus and concentration, and there are kids who have problems with focus and concentration.
Oh, yeah.
My youngest son being one of them, and that's why he's 32 and just graduating from college. But on these products, he's not only getting his work done, which that was the issue before. He just wouldn't stay on task. And he's smart, and they all are, but he wouldn't stay on task and wouldn't finish. And now he's completing all of that work. But not only that, he's graduating in film and photography. He's my creative one. And he is so much more creative. And I play classical guitar. And my focus and concentration, my ability to memorize at 76 years old, almost 77, and is just extraordinary. And talking about mental processes, it had been years, and I'm so thankful. I mean, the best part of Kyani is all the great people you hang out with.
Yes.
Grandmaster June Reese says, I'll tell you the difference between good luck and bad luck, and that's the people you hang out with. Mm-hmm. And Grandmaster is a great one. And over the years, he's just gone his way, I've gone mine. When we reconnected after at least 10 years, I couldn't believe how he had aged. And with the Parkinson's, he was having those brain freezes. Now, you just heard him talk, 10 minutes, no brain freeze. He couldn't do a sentence without freezing in the middle of it.
It was difficult. It was difficult.
And he's gained weight, and his color is back.
I know.
And his life force. That what he says, it's not just more energy, it is life force from the inside out.
Absolutely.
And that's what's so unusual at my age, at his age, whatever age. Even kids are so stressed these days and irritable and having such a hard time. You put them on these products and they're able to deal with the stress.
Absolutely.
That's the difference. These products make more difference, and I've studied it. Supplementation, natural supplementation for health and high performance since I was 25. I have never in my entire life come across a protocol of products that have this much science, this pure, this natural, and make this kind of difference. Never have encountered it.
Well, there's a lot to be said for that, and we could be here all day long talking about these products and the difference that they've been making for not only us, but other people. We just before the show, I received a phone call from someone that was trying the products that maybe we'll have him come on and talk about giving his own testimonial. And this was just after this past weekend, Saturday and Sunday, with his daughters getting some results, and he receiving results as well from just the Triangle of Health, the Fit 20, and the nitric oxide. And something else before we close the show, if anyone is an athlete out there, I'm going to get up on my soapbox for athletes. You can get tested on these products because we are NSF certified with Kyani, and that is a big deal to get that certification so that athletes can go out and be tested if need be, that it's okay to use this particular enhancing supplementation
without stimulation, without any banned ingredient for sports. It's just function at the cell level being multiplied many times.
Exactly, and we're getting ready to send some HL5, Fit 20 out to Kelly's son, because he is also competing, and we feel so good about being able to offer these products to the athletes to just take them to that higher level. I mean, they're already there, but they want to go there, and then they'll probably go there and just keep on going.
I've got a story. My older son, who's 55 years old, and he plays on like a semi-pro soccer team, and he went to a tournament, and he showed up, and the coach said, "Oh, we really don't need you. in this competition, he said, yeah, on your age, we just took somebody else, so interestingly enough, he went to the opposing team.
Did he?
And they did need a player, and he went out there, and they call him Speedy Gonzalez for a reason. He was a track athlete, track star, #1 in decathlon in the country in high school. So he's quite the athlete. But his age, you hear the number and you go, oh no, he's too old. And anyways, they just kicked the butt of the other team that didn't want him because he was too old.
I love to hear that.
He was the star on the competing team. He was the star. He was like all over the field running up and down, and he's so fast, and the other coach was like, uh-oh.
See, there. Now, how long had he been on the products?
He's been on these products as long as I have. And, he and his wife, they both play soccer, and they fight over it if they don't have enough.
That's what we do.
And he'll tell me, he'll say, Mom, overnight me some nitro. I've got a tournament.
Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, Mary Louise, we just love you, and we thank you so much for helping so many people over all these years. And now we're going to take it to the next level and help a whole lot of people, because when we can show people that they can restore, rebuild, and relive once again, it just gives that hopeful feeling. We're all in this together, and we've been facing this pandemic together, and there's always the answers if we never, ever give up. And that's certainly our mantra.
Yeah.
How about it?
Live it to the next level, I always say. Just keep creating it.
Exactly.
And our bodies are keeping up with this because we've got hero products in hand.
Reaching a state of imperturbability where nothing rocks your boat.
That's right. And on that note, we're going to rock our boat on out of here and get ready to be on a team call with Mary Louise and a great team. Yeah. We want to thank everyone for joining us, and thank you. God bless, and we'll see you next time. Have a wonderful evening. Mwah!
Hasta la vista.